This is more than a playground. It's our whole thought when we were building or designing this playground was that we wanted it to be a central hub for the community, for this side of the community, somewhere for people to gather, for kids to play, for families to get together.
This is definitely more than just a playground. It's really an outdoor learning space as well. And parents and folks who worked on the playground really thought about putting in different kinds of outdoor classroom spaces. There's a real component of naturalization, so you'll see lots of trees and different plants that have been planted. So it's really about learning beyond the four walls of our school as well.
It's one of those things where I think you pick a project, whether it's a community-based one or a city-based one, you get involved and you just feel that much stronger about the place you're from and the people you live nearby, and it's way more enjoyable to be part of a community like that than just going about your business and not knowing anybody that you live nearby or that you play nearby. This is Colonel Walker School Playground. It's actually a play park because it's not just a playground. There's also a very big naturalization component where we've got trees and shrubs and mulch and logs and boulders and a big amphitheater made out of 80,000 pounds of rock. And so it's a really neat community play park, but primarily built for an elementary school.
I think Colonel Walker students can gain a lot from this project, just in terms of looking at basically how you bring an idea to fruition. The kids were actually very involved in the planning as well, so they actually had voice in the kind of equipment that would be here, what the space would look like, and so they've really been involved right from the start, and so they kind of understand that it takes time to actually bring something together. And because many of their parents are involved, they also see how it really takes a group of people to make this really happen. So it's been really good for kids too.
2 years ago, I don't think I had any idea that it would take us 2 years to get here. Yeah and no, probably until the last couple of months I couldn't believe we'd actually get to this point.
Since I moved to this community 2 years ago and somehow found myself involved with this project, I feel like I live in a small town within a big city now, because you get to know your neighbors, you get to know your businesses that are within your community, you get to know your school officials and the kids involved and the parents. It's one of those things where I think you pick a project, whether it's a community-based one or a city-based one, you get involved and you just feel that much stronger about the place you're from and the people you live nearby, and it's way more enjoyable to be part of a community like that than just going about your business and not knowing anybody that you live nearby or that you play nearby.
I guess, really at the end of the day, I think this is really about what community is really all about. This project is more than just something that is for this community of Inglewood. It's really around people coming together with shared values, shared vision about making something happen together. And I think when we work together, we can make something really incredible happen. So for me, this isn't really just about putting kids on the playground. It's around how we come together to do something that's important for all of us.
Please don't take my sunshine away.